SoCal, India, Echo, Lima, Delta.
Welcome back. Your boys are back with the heavy hitters, with the flex, the heavy hitter flex. Y'all know how we do, man. We the GOAT skull. I'm your band. I'm your boy Jack. I got my boy B with me.
What's good, y'all?
Our boy Shamar's not here right now. There's some foolishness going on.
Man, I'm tired of y'all playing my boy. Like, I'm tired of people playing my boy Shamar.
We on that. We on that.
Man, hey, I'm on that with people all 2020.
Put
some respect on us, man.
We going cool. 2020 is the year of the heavy hitters. We probably gonna. I've been saying that every episode, man.
Man, it's coming, bro.
But on tonight, we got a Monday Night Raw review.
The Monday Night Messiah.
You know,
I rocks with that group. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
They go nuts.
Rocks with them.
Speaking of the Messiah, Seth Rollins came down with Buddy Murphy and AOP. But before they could even open their mouth, before Seth Rollins could even open up his mouth, that boy KO came out and he brought back up with them Viking Raiders.
Yeah.
Two massive dudes to match power to power with AOP.
Facts.
And then they started to, they got into a brawl and all that.
Yeah.
And then Seth Rollins, he had snuck attacked Samoa Joe from behind.
Not Samoa Joe attack.
Oh, my bad. I got that wrong.
Yeah, because he put
him
in the clutch.
Yeah, that's what it was.
What I remember, yeah.
Big brawl came out, and then they set up the match for 8-man tag match between AOP, Seth Rollins, and Buddy Murphy going up against the Viking Raiders, Kevin Owens, and Samoa Joe. What'd you think about this segment, bro?
I like this segment. That was decent. That's how you kick something off. This rivalry ain't going to end. The Monday Night Messiah, you better get ready for them boys, KO and Samoa Joe in the right.
Seth Rollins is trying to take over Raw.
Yeah, he trying to, I can't say it on here, but
we know. He's trying to go cool.
Yeah.
I actually, people say this is like a random, makeshift team and all that.
Yeah.
But I feel like Seth Rollins is that dude who could elevate Buddy Murphy, that dude that could elevate.
Actually, his name is Murphy now.
Oh, man.
It's Murphy. Just put Murphy now in there.
Stop doing. I know this is Vince, because Paul Heyman don't care about names.
Nah.
I know this is Vince. Vince, stop changing people's names, man. People need first names. Stop playing with them like Eric and Ivar. They were Hanson and Rowe. Now they Eric and Ivar.
The Viking experience.
But I did like this opening segment. You said you liked it, right?
I like it. It was decent.
I do like everything with AOP and Seth. I like the whole Seth Rollins, the Messiah thing and all that.
The Monday Night Messiah.
They building up some decent things with them. So now we got our first match. We got Becky Lynch going up against Asuka for the Raw Women's SmackDown. Raw Women's Championship. I said Raw Women's SmackDown. I was going cool. So this match was actually really good in my opinion.
Yeah.
There was a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
I know Asuka was trying to put Becky Lynch, kept going for that Asuka lock.
It said at the rock bottom, so that's Becky Lynch's new move. She got the rock bottom.
She's been doing that. She don't beat people with that a lot, but she has done that before.
Yeah,
rock bottom. She usually used the disarmer though. Yeah. But she only had that submission. You can't just make everybody tap out. You need if you're gonna be a top. I remember when Cena was just doing the FU.
Yeah.
And then he added the STF.
Yeah.
And then usually you just want to have two, something you could pin somebody with, and then maybe I remember Rock was using the rock bottom, and then he added the sharpshooter. So I like that she put this in her arsenal.
Yeah.
But then let's talk. Are you done talking about the match? Was pretty good though.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch and Asuka, they got some pretty good chemistry. Shayna Baszler came out and attacked Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
Beat her down, and then she bit her neck.
Damn.
Going cool.
Dang, she on her Mike Tyson moment.
She going nuts.
She just said, "Come here."
You saw all the blood dripping from Becky's face. You saw all the blood on Shayna Baszler's mouth and all that, looking like a vampire and stuff.
They making her look like she a killer out there. Well,
yeah,
even though she is a killer, but
that's how she was looking at NXT. I don't think she was biting people.
No, she wasn't doing that.
She was just beating people down.
Yeah.
We saw Becky Lynch going to the ambulance where she went to the local medical facility.
Why they couldn't just say hospital? God,
Because Vince don't like the word hospital, bro.
Just say hospital. Dang.
Man, he don't like that word, bro. She went to a local medical facility.
Alright, man. So, I wish I would say I want to say.
But Becky Lynch, she just shoved everybody out the way and she drove herself to the local medical facility.
Dang, I know to make her look like she's a total badass, so that's why hey, I don't need y'all. I drive myself.
I do what I want.
For real.
That's how she been booked these past almost 2 years now.
Almost 2 years, yeah.
Yeah, so what'd you think about that whole thing, bro?
I like it. It's setting up for Becky Lynch WrestleMania opponent.
I thought, because I was trying to figure out, like, I had Shayna Baszler win the Royal Rumble. I was like, all right, if she didn't win the Royal Rumble, how is she going to get into this fight with Becky Lynch? Yeah. I guess this is how they going to do. I guess she's officially on Raw now. Yeah. So let's see what happens, man. I like Shayna Baszler, I ain't going to lie. Shayna Baszler's not a good talker.
But she got that.
She got that intensity though.
Yeah, most definitely.
So that's what I think a lot of people I miss today. If you're not a great talker, you have to have the intensity. Like,
but the thing is though, when she try to put that fire and passion to her when her promo, she try to yell a lot. Yeah. It still don't sound right. It's still not good. It's still not good. When I don't know. It's like when Chris Benoit tried to do it. It wasn't that good, but he didn't try to put that much, intensity, that fire. He was just kind of cool, calm. But with her, she tried to use more fire in it, and it's still not good. It's still not good. So if I was you, just go out there and just beat people. Yeah, that's what you should do. But
most definitely, I think the same thing. Shayna Baszler is a person who I feel like does have that intensity.
Yeah, she does, most definitely.
She's just not a good talker, but she can still develop and all that. She still hasn't, she hasn't been in the company that long. So let's see where this goes. I think they can have a pretty good match at WrestleMania. I think this is how they build it up. Let's go into the next. We got our second match. We got the Street Profits going up against Mojo Rawley and Riddick Moss.
I bring this way when nobody can. Hey, they be going nuts though. Then Boogie be like this.
That boy Boogie Cousins, man.
He got the headband on.
Me. I think I said. Didn't I say he looked like Boogie? Was that me that put that on there?
Yeah, he looked like Boogie. I said,
he go cool though, man.
Oh baby,
so this match, it was alright.
It was a squash match, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean,
he slammed what was his name? Riddick Moss.
Yeah,
he slammed him down, and then he tagged
Montez
Ford. Then he hit him with the frog splash, and then it was over with. Yeah, and then they just left.
And then so the match, it was. I kind of like it a little bit because the Street Profits are now they wrestling.
Yeah, now they trying to build the Street Profits up now. Since they've been in some few matches, and they was in the tag team title match, and they lost. So they just trying to build it back up.
I think the Street Profits have some potential.
Yeah.
Let's just see where it goes. All right. So then after the match, Mojo Rawley, he got in. I was about to call him Randy Moss. Riddick Moss.
Randy Moss in here going crazy.
He went nuts. He went in there with Riddick Moss, and he was shoving like, "Come on, man, what you doing, man?" Well, that led to Riddick Moss rolling him up and winning the 24/7 championship. Riddick Moss is now the 24/7, 7-Eleven, Hot 95, 48/7, 365,
IW9WGP
heavyweight champion of the world, man.
Hey, man, when you doing something, you win that title though.
On me, so I like the match, and I don't know too much about Riddick Moss because
Yeah, I understand.
But you got anything else to say on it, bro?
Nah, I ain't got nothing to say on it. I'm good.
So now we got the MVP's VIP Lounge. That was a lot for me to say, bro. With Drew McIntyre's special guest.
Yeah.
So MVP came out. He was like, you know what, Drew, you've been kind of slipping, going under the radar and all that. You haven't been meeting your full potential lately.
Cause he pretty much said like, man, I've been knowing this guy for a long time.
Yeah.
He like, man, you
TNA,
yeah, all that, He said, man, you work with what you got right now. You've been under the radar. People not paying attention what the work you've been putting into.
Yeah. And
he said, man, and you know what? But I've been hearing some people been saying that that you're not good enough to become the WWE champion. And then that's when MVP like, man, dude, listen, my days of wrestling is over with. but you need an advocate. You need like a mouthpiece to help you get where you need to go. His agent. And then, Drew McIntyre's like, agent? He like, huh? Come on, man. Like, dude, I don't need you. He talking about we? Like,
yeah.
Man, like, nah, man.
Yeah, man. He said, we didn't win the Royal Rumble. I did that.
He said, I did.
We not going to beat Brock at WrestleMania. I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So then
with Drew
McIntyre's like, I'm out. So then MVP tried to grab him. And that led
Glasgow kiss
on me. And then, Claymore them and all that.
He be like, 3, 2, 1. Then he Claymore that boy.
And then Drew McIntyre did the bowling.
Yeah, man. He might, sign Drew McIntyre to a contract, man.
I mean, he is. Athlete, but he up there. I mean, he like 35, 36. You don't know nobody in the NBA that old.
Hey, man. Let him sign a 10-day contract. let him see what he'll do up in there, man.
Yeah, Vince ain't gonna let that happen. He said, "You guys probably be the main event of WrestleMania. You up here capping."
Man, you saw the little form he had. He had the little flick of the wrist.
Well, I did like the VIP lounge because I remember this from when I was a kid and all that. And I think it's helping Drew McIntyre look more like a star and all that.
Yeah, and he's getting more over with the fans.
Yeah, I like it. You could see Drew McIntyre's becoming like a fan favorite. People like him and stuff. He's got everything you want in the world champion. Let's just see if they do right by him.
Yeah,
They did right by Seth Rollins last year. Let's see if they do right by Drew.
Hope so, man. I'll be praying, man.
So we got Angel Garza going up against Cedric Alexander.
Well, before the match, that boy Alberto Carrillo Tarzan attacked Garza from what he did to him last week, which led into the match going in between
Angel Garza and Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, I mean this pretty much was like a quick match.
Yeah, Angel Garza did that to Cedric Alexander, which kind of blew my mind because it seemed like in the beginning, when Paul Heyman first started taking over, Cedric Alexander was a dude that was like up there with he was on that list with the Humbertos and all that. Yeah. And now it seems like I thought, because was he U.S. champion? Was it?
No, he was a cruiserweight champion. Who?
No, Cedric Alexander.
No, he was fighting for the U.S. title. They were trying to push him.
I'm thinking about Ricochet. My bad.
Yeah, but they gave up on Cedric Alexander.
Man, bro, I think.
Yeah, they gave up on him.
It's still a lot of people, man. I think. But this was a pretty good match. Even though Andrew Garza beat him, this still shows that Cedric Alexander is still pretty good. Yeah,
they just gave up on him.
I think they can kind of rebuild. They can kind of rebuild him, and let's see what Angel Garza might be done with NXT. It's looking like it.
No, they just using him. They pretty much just using him until what's his name come back.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because he got suspended for that.
Oh yeah, and Angel Garza is still on NXT. I did see him just wrestling.
Yeah, they just using him real quick because no disrespect because he's a Mexican.
Yeah, and then they got the history.
They got the history going on, so that's why they trying to
Yeah. But it was a pretty good match. Showcase some younger talent. Yeah. We got Rhea Ripley going up against Sarah Logan.
This was a squash match. It was just a show because Charlotte came out to watch the match, and then Rhea Ripley just destroyed Sarah Logan. Just to prove to her, this is what I can do to you,
Man, it looked like Sarah Logan about to be the person from the Riot Squad who get just forgotten about.
Yeah, because Liv Morgan gonna do something in the company. I can see that the way that they've been using her on TV time. And then what's her name? Ruby Riott just came back from the injury because she had two shoulder injuries. So
she was in women's championship matches. Yeah, with Ronda Rousey and stuff before she got injured. So
so they can do something with her. But I think Sarah Logan gonna be that main. It's gonna be the one guy. I mean,
one person. Who,
hey, my bad.
Nah, it's cool.
I just pulled a Michael Cole real quick. My bad. Yeah.
Separate these two men.
Yeah. Hey, Cole go nuts though.
But Ripley was like, you know what? Are you gonna? She's like, are you gonna accept my WrestleMania challenge? Yeah. Charlotte Flair was like, nah, I'm not doing that now. I'll talk. We can talk about this another time. I don't have time. I won the World Rumble. I'm the queen. I do what I want. Oh man. So now we got Ricochet going up against Bobby Lashley.
Ricochet. That boy defeat Bobby Lashley with a 630. Same time. Go nuts.
That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else really stood out from this match.
Nah.
Ricochet's that high flyer. Bobby Lashley, you know, he's got like the muscles and all that. He's super athletic, but this match wasn't really all that.
Yeah.
Ricochet went with the 630.
That's it.
So, you know what I mean?
What else you can say about that?
So now we got Randy Orton. He came out, he cut the promo on Edge. And he was like, you know what? Me injuring and taking out Edge, that hurt me more than it hurt him. And you know what? I have no regrets about what I did. I don't care. That led to Matt Hardy coming out.
Man, boy.
He talked about how him and Edge and Jeff Hardy and Christian, they were all on the road together, and how they came up together and had all them great WrestleMania, all them ladder matches and TLC matches and all that.
And he talking about how, like, you know, him and Edge had beef, you know, back in them old 5 days, you know. And talking about how Edge took his girl and all that, man. And he said that when Edge announced his retirement, he said, I kind of feel bad about him. You know, I felt bad that he had to retire. So, you know, that kind of made me drop the, you know, made me forgive him and everything. So he like, hey man, you kind of dirty for doing him, you know, what he did to him 2 weeks ago. He said, hey, man, how about, you know, then Randy Orton tried to hit him with the RKO joint, and then Matt Hardy put up a little fight.
Randy Orton still hit the RKO anyway.
Still hit him, yeah.
And then he went out, he gave Jeff Hardy that concerto. You know, when they put the chair
but
in,
I didn't know that was an actual name.
I didn't know his name. Shamar put me on that one. I didn't know that was what it was called either. And I actually saw them do that every week when I was younger.
Back when they doing that to Ric Flair.
Me.
I didn't know that was a name, but okay.
So I thought this segment was pretty good. In my opinion, it's setting up more of the story between Randy Orton and Edge.
Yeah.
We already know their history.
The history's already there.
Facts. So, you got anything else on that, bro?
No, I'm good.
So now we got Ruby Riott. She was doing an interview. She was talking about Liv Morgan used to be her best friend. Liv Morgan is not what she says she is. You know, she just because she's going through this makeover and all that. I know Liv Morgan better than anybody. She's not. You know, I'm the one. I'm the person. Yeah. You know, Liv Morgan needs somebody to follow. She's a follower. She's not a leader. I was her leader. She can't do nothing without me.
Perfect story for it, though. To be honest, so they gonna start this feud.
But you know what? I noticed what Paul Heyman is doing. He's doing all these stories with like some history to it, like Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott, Edge and Randy Orton, things like that. People who already have history with each other, but they're not like repetitive. Like they've been away for a little while, and now was getting back into the mix. So, like I said, bro, Raw. You know, they doing a lot of good storytelling right now. Yeah. But now let's get to it. Aleister Black is fighting Akira Tozawa.
This was pretty much a squash match. He ended him with the black mask, but after the match was over, he cut a promo and he said, "Hey man, I'm tired of people not trying to pick a fight with me." He said, "No, I'm just gonna bring the fight to somebody finna get this work."
We got so he's not going to Saudi Arabia. We know that.
Yeah, I mean he got.
Unless he wrestles with like
a shirt on,
a shirt and some
but he got tattoos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless he going there like full soup type joint, like going nuts. So he destroyed Akira Tozawa. Yeah. Becky Lynch came out. She came back to the arena, and she was like, "I'm gonna get revenge. I'm gonna take down Shayna Baszler." She came back driving the ambulance too.
Yeah, she came back, cut the promo. Talking about how she gonna find she gonna get her back.
I mean, I'm gonna keep destroying it. Yeah. Every week. So that's basically what she said. Yeah. You got anything else to say on Becky Lynch?
Nah.
Now we got our main event. We got Seth Rollins, Buddy Murphy, and AOP. What's their name?
The Monday Night Messiah.
What's the name?
What?
Their name. They a faction. They gotta have a name.
I mean, they the Monday Night Messiah.
No, Seth Rollins is the Monday Night Messiah.
Well, I don't know.
Name. It's not Buddy Murphy. It's Murphy.
It's Murphy. Yeah. I mean, they really don't have a name. They just been calling themselves what? They just call them the disciples.
Yeah. Seth Rollins and the disciples.
Yeah.
So let's go with that one.
Yeah. I mean,
going against KO, Samoa Joe, and the Viking Raiders.
Yeah. Oh, they like this, they don't keep me going crazy. I rocks with them.
All right, so this match, 8-man tag matches are usually good,
Yeah.
and then this is a really good mix of people to be in an 8-man tag match with.
Yeah.
Did you have anything that like stood out for you in this match, bro?
I just like towards the end when Seth Rollins hit Samoa Joe with the curse stomp, and it was over with.
Oh, me.
Distracted referee, wasn't like he doing his job. He got distracted, and then because Murphy was tapping out on the
Coquina clutch, yeah.
he was tapping out, and then that's when Seth Rollins came out the cut. He come out of nowhere. It's over with.
That's how he beat them Viking Raiders.
Yeah, for them tag team titles. So stop playing with Seth Rollins. He know what he doing. Man.
Seth Rollins, like you said, he hit the stump on Joe. Buddy Murphy rolled back in and pinned Samoa Joe for the dub, man.
Them boys.
So Seth Rollins and the Disciples, that's what we gonna call them. Seth Rollins and the Disciples. They beat KO Samoa Joe and the Viking Raiders. So overall, what do you think about the show, bro?
I'm gonna give this a B.
All right, that is consistently a good show.
I give it a B. It's decent.
Like I said, I think now that I'm looking at it, nothing was really like. I guess. Oh, the only thing I didn't really like was really just squashing with Sarah Logan, but
Yeah.
that was the only like squash match. Other than that, there was some pretty.
Alistair Black.
Oh, Alistair Black and the Cure to all.
That was only it. That's better than.
But like we said, Becky Lynch and Asuka had a pretty good match. I was interested with that the whole way.
Yeah.
And I do like everything with Drew. I like Drew with the in the what was it called, the VIP lounge.
You like the form you got
Yeah.
too. Yeah. Stop
And Randy Orton, and Randy Orton and Edge wasn't here this week, but Matt Hardy was back, and you knew like the history and all that. So I like I said, this is good storytelling.
Yeah.
We give Raw a B.
It's getting better.
What you giving it, bro?
I said a B.
I like Raw.
At least. Hey, you rocks for Raw. You rocks, man.
Me. Let us know what y'all think about Monday Night Raw.
Comment, like, down, subscribe.
Oh, we will review the NXT Portland.
Yeah.
We will give y'all a review on that.
Yeah.
We promise we'll get a review on that.
So watch out for more episodes. It's coming soon.
On me.
We got 3 for this week, so be ready.
We're going cool. Raw. We like Raw. If our boy Shamar was here, he would tell us that SmackDown is the show.
Yeah.
But you got anything else to say, bro?
Nah.
I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy B.